Hey, yo! Welcome back to the Dugout and Beyond. So, as we all know, the NFL draft just happened last week, and there's a whole lot of stories came out of that. Prank calls, people getting drafted well after we thought they would, people getting drafted before we thought they would, and just interesting things to see on where players, of course, draft and how they're gonna, of course, end up and how they're gonna do in their career. But we have. Actually, the Baltimore Ravens have released Justin Tucker, absolute legend for them for 13 years. He was an undrafted free agent, signed with them in 2012 out of Texas, and out of the 13 years, he made this Pro Bowl 7 times, and 5 of those times were all back-to-back from 2019 to 2023. Of course, I just said he played all 13 years with the Ravens and played in all 212 games he possibly could have. And 6 of the 13 years, he had a 90% or better field goal percentage, with the best year being 2016 at 97.4 and the worst year being this previous year at 73.3. Where before that it wasn't too bad. It was, I think he was in the 80% wise, which he's been there and then kind of came back up. He's kind of been waste. Like, he's never been fully like amazing, but he's been very, very good and quite consistent, honestly. He did sign a 4-year extension in 2022, which was for 4 years to $24 million with a $5.5 million signing bonus and $17.5 million of that contract all guaranteed. And coming into this year, he would have been earning $4.2 million on the year with a just over $7 million cap hit for him. But they of course just drafted a kicker, Tyler Loop, out of Arizona. And not only that, he's also facing some serious off-field allegations for sexual misconduct, with coming from 16 massage therapists in the Baltimore area, saying that there was inappropriate behavior from 2012 to 2016. Of course, even just one of the allegations is not even remotely good. I don't condone any of this kind of behavior at all, but of course, these things are unfortunately happening across the world, and hopefully people like these get caught. Hopefully he really didn't, because you don't really want anyone to get in trouble in this kind of way, but we of course do have these people out there. Of course, we have the Diddy case going on right now, where I'm sure he has 16 times 10 people, times 100 people had accused him. Of course, with the Diddy, it was every day, it was like 5 people, 10 people, 10 people came forward, 10 people, another 10 people, 15 people. I think with this one, it was like, granted, it's still a lot, even with more than one, but I think every day was like 2 or 3 or 2, and then it kind of died off after like a week. But that's still 16 people have come forward. Again, other people are like, why are you coming forward 9 years after this happened? Like, what happened in between there? Some people just are not able to, unfortunately, come forward and have the heart and the courage to do it, which that's kind of what people are kind of like, why are you doing this now? Like, maybe they worked with courage and it's been so long that they're kind of just like, all right, let's do this and let's get rid of it and get what we can out of this. He has made $51 million in his career, so maybe they're just trying to get some of that money. That obviously could be something, but we never really know what's going to happen with that. But all serious with that, that is apparently not the reason why the Ravens have released him. They are saying that it is completely football related. Maybe they're just saying that they just don't want to be crossing their fingers and wishing that he's going to go out there and make the kick. Although there are a good amount of kickers out there who are going in the 70% and they have jobs in the NFL. But when you are consistently low 90s, maybe 80s, and you drop down to 73, maybe there's an issue with that. And maybe they have just drafted the next Justin Tucker in Tyler Loop. So let's see how that works out. But I want to hear your thoughts on what happened in this situation, in which category he is getting released in, football or not football, or is it both? So definitely want to hear those your thoughts on that, and I will see you on the next one. Peace!